Welcome to Rubab Portal. Let's explore the inspiration, our great Sahaba Raziallahu Ta'ala Anhum. A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma. Our today's beloved Sahabi is Abu Huraira Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu, the memory of the Revelation era. Abu Huraira's full name was Abu Huraira ad-Dawsi al-Zahrani. He was born in Banu Daws tribe from Yemen. His father has died, leaving him with only his mother and no other relatives. His name at birth was Abdul Shams, servant of the sun. Later Prophet, peace be upon him, named him Abdur Rahman, servant of Rahman. He was a tall, broad-shouldered and dark-complexioned man. He used to play with cats, thus he was called Abu Huraira, means father of small cats. He wanted to be called Abu Hir, a name attributed to him by Prophet, peace be upon him. Acceptance of Islam. Abu Huraira became Muslim at the beginning of the 7th year. Abu Huraira embraced Islam through Tufail ibn Amr, the chief of his tribe. Tufail had returned to his village after meeting Prophet, peace be upon him, and became a Muslim in the early years of his mission. Abu Huraira was one of the first young boys to respond to his call, unlike the majority of Tufail's tribesmen. Abu Huraira had embraced Islam only some days before the Battle of Khaybar. Abu Huraira's shifts to Medina. In 7th Hijri, he packed up to spend rest of his life in Medina near to Prophet. He came along with his mother, who was still a pagan. His mother bought a house in Medina, which shows that Abu Huraira belonged to a middle-class family. But Abu Huraira spent most of his time in Prophet company than being at home and relaxing. Abu Huraira joined Ahle Sufa. Sufa was like a learning center which was made near to Prophet Mosque. It had poor people in it and all those who were eager to gain knowledge. Sufa was like an Islamic university at that time, so Abu Huraira joined Ahle Sufa. Since the day he arrived in Medina, he completely devoted himself to religion and never pursued a worldly desire during the period he accompanied the Prophet. At times, when people participating in battles requested more shares of the booties, Prophet asked him whether he would want the same thing. Instead, Abu Huraira requested him to teach some of the lessons taught to him by Allah. To make up for the years he lost before he converted to Islam, he would not leave the Prophet mosques even when he was about to faint with hunger. Although there is a period of 4 years between the date when Abu Huraira arrived in Medina and the death of the Prophet, so his duration of stay with the Prophet, peace be upon him, was just 4 years approximately. Greatest narrator of Hadith. Abu Huraira is known for his biggest service of narrating large number of ahadith from Prophet. He has narrated approximately 6,000 ahadith from Prophet, peace be upon him. Although his time was so short with Prophet, yet he is the number one in hadith narration. The reasons are, he clinged to Prophet all the time, always learning from him. His bright memory blessed by Allah. Prophet, peace be upon him, dua for him. Once Abu Huraira asked Prophet to supplicate for him to be blessed with a knowledge that he will never forget, and the Prophet said, Ameen on it. The cloth incident. One day Prophet said, whoever spreads his garment till I finish my speech, then collects to his chest, will never forget whatever I've said. Abu Huraira quickly spread his clothes and collected it, and he said, by Allah, I never forget anything from what the Prophet, peace be upon him, said for the rest of my life. This was a dua fulfilled in favor of Abu Huraira Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu. The milk incident. Once Abu Huraira was so starving that he wished some of the Sahaba may take him home and offer him food. He never begged to anyone. Prophet peace be upon him noticed his condition and called him to his house. He only had a glass of milk available that time, which Abu Huraira couldn't wait to have. But the Prophet peace be upon him told him to go and call all Ahl Sufa to come and bring it too. Abu Huraira had to obey the order, so he called all the hungry people, almost 40. Prophet peace be upon him gave a glass of milk to all one by one, and it was still full. When it reached Abu Huraira, he drank to his best and was full. This was the miracle of Prophet peace be upon him. Abu Huraira couldn't write. Abu Huraira had a vast memory, but he was not a scribe. He used to say, "No one among the Sahaba narrates about Prophet more than I do, except for Amr bin As. He used to write, but I didn't." Amr bin As is the second biggest narrator of Hadith after Abu Huraira. Abu Huraira's mother accepts Islam. Abu Huraira's mother used to speak ill of Prophet peace be upon him, always, which hurt Abu Huraira a lot. One day he was so hurt that he rushed to Prophet and pleaded him to make dua for his mother. The Prophet peace be upon him made dua, and as Abu Huraira returned home, he saw his mother had accepted Islam. Prophet peace be upon him also made dua that may every believer loves Abu Huraira and his mother, which was fulfilled to its best. At Caliphate of Umar Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu, Umar Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu had made Abu Huraira governor of Bahrain for a short time. People spread propaganda that Abu Huraira had collected much money from the post, on which Umar removed him from the position. Later, when the misconception was clear, Umar Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu requested him to rejoin the post, but Abu Huraira refused. He said he prefers to live as a normal person than to be accused, which shows he was a man of dignity and did not prefer higher positions. Abu Huraira's memory was tested. At the time of leadership of Marwan bin al-Hakam, people used to spread lies about Abu Huraira's memory issues, for which he was tested by Marwan. One day, Marwan called him and asked him to narrate hadith to him. Behind the curtain, Marwan had hidden a scribe to write down whatever Abu Huraira will say. So Abu Huraira narrated some 100 ahadiths. After a year, Marwan called Abu Huraira again and asked him to narrate same again. He was astonished to see that every word was same to last year, and he approved his bright memory. Abu Huraira's morals and ethics. Abu Huraira was a fighter and a worshipper. He used to take turns with his wife and daughter in nights in worship. He prayed 1/3 of the night, his wife another third, and his daughter the last third. So his whole house was a place of worship all night. He suffered cruelty of hunger that nobody did for the sake of knowledge. He used to greet his mother and make dua for her whenever he entered and left the house. Death. When Marwan bin al-Hakam came to see him at his deathbed, he prayed for his recovery. But Abu Huraira made dua to Allah. "O Allah, I am longing to meet you, and I pray that you are longing to meet me too." He said these words and passed away at the age of 78. He was buried in Al-Baqi. May Allah's immense blessings be upon Abu Huraira, the Hafizul Islam, Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu.